Honestly, I wasn't really 100% sure what I was going to call this video. I wanted to call it the Animal Crossing New Horizons Blowout video, but I'll be honest, I don't really want to talk about each and every single new aspect or each and every single thing that is in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And let me say a couple of caveats here. One, I do not own Animal Crossing New Horizons at the date of this recording, which is March 18th. The game comes out on March 20th. I, with my 59 subscribers here on YouTube, which thank you very much for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit subscribe, hit like on this video and all my other videos, and smash the bell and all that kind of good stuff. But I wanted to make sure that I'm not spoiling myself because I don't really want to. And yes, I feel like there are some aspects that I can spoil myself on. That's why I'm not really watching Game Explains content, because they're going through so much stuff with Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I cannot wait to experience on my own. But let me kind of just start off and say this, that there will not be some returning characters, or they are returning, but they have different designs. Joanne is one of them. I believe it's the sea otter from the fishing tournament, and I believe it's the iguana from the bug collecting tournament. They look a lot younger, so that's why I don't think that it is these characters that are returning. I think that the reason why I think that they look younger, or they're just new animals overall, is because I think Animal Crossing, the Animal Crossing team and Nintendo, they're trying to get a younger audience in. They're trying to make sure there's not really a generation gap, if that makes any sense. So why not do that by making some of the characters look younger, or even adding newer characters or redesign of these characters. I also think it's really important as well to say that this game on Metacritic, Animal Crossing New Horizons, as of the day of this recording, 10:17 p.m., March 18th, 2020, it is sitting at a 91 on Metacritic. This is the highest rated Animal Crossing game throughout the whole franchise. Let's kind of go down and let me explain the other scores for the other Animal Crossing games. Animal Crossing New Leaf had an 88. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, it's more of a spin-off type of game. It was the party minigame type for the Wii U, has a 46. That game was abysmal. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Edition has a 72. Animal Crossing Wild World has an 86. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, this is also a spin-off game. This is more of you're just designing homes for different types of villagers. Has a 66. I kind of want to play this game, but I still need to get around to it. Animal Crossing City Folk, 73. Animal Crossing for the Nintendo GameCube has an 87. And there is no score for Animal Crossing on the Nintendo 64 because that was just strictly for Japan. So really, on average, well, I don't know the average score, to be honest, since Amiibo Festival really brought that score down. But yes, Animal Crossing New Horizons is the highest rated Animal Crossing game. The other good Animal Crossing games, Wild World, New Leaf, and the GameCube, are on the high 80s. So really, that's really surprising. I'm really happy that it kind of broke that 90 threshold. Granted, that score can go down a little bit, or also could go up a tiny bit as well, because there are still some reviewers who still have to put their reviews out, and they're probably waiting until Friday or even after. So with that being said, it is really important to understand how well this game is being received and how much of a hit it will be, most likely. Personally, what I'm most excited for when it comes to Animal Crossing New Horizons is the type of characters. I'm hoping that there's new species of characters. I have seen some images of, I believe it was a banner at some video game convention about a month or two ago, and it showed like a picture of an iguana. Now that iguana might be for the bug catching tournaments, if I'm not mistaken, or it could be a brand new species, because like this is a deserted island. I'm hoping that there is more of like the exotic / tropical animals. I'm just hoping that there's more variety of different species and type of animals, and maybe even some new type of characters that are for already the type of species that are in the game, like a new dog, a new type of bear, a new type of lion. There's only one lion though, so we could get more. I don't know, I'm really excited about that. I'm also really kind of a little bit concerned about some animals that might not be returning. Digby is rumored to not be returning. Dr. Shrunk, which is like I don't understand how you would have an Animal Crossing game without Dr. Shrunk. We know that Gulliver is in the game, and it seems like they didn't really change him, which I'm happy about because Gulliver is awesome. But there's yet again some mainline Animal Crossing characters that are rumored to not even be in the game, or like I said before in the beginning of this video, that they might just be redesigned. And honestly, if they're redesigned to look younger or just look different overall, that's cool. Just don't get rid of them. Also, like I said before, don't get rid of Dr. Shrunk. Brewster is another one, the one who made coffee for you. That character I really like a lot. Of course, KK Slider is in the game since we saw him a tiny bit of a glimpse. The Animal Crossing Nintendo Direct that just happened. And also, KK Slider has an amiibo that you can use, not at launch though, but more down the road. So I'm hoping that there are new animals, returning animals, and even redesigns of certain characters. The deserted island aspect of this game really intrigues me since it's a deserted island. We can do whatever we want, it seems like. Throughout this whole Animal Crossing Nintendo Direct, they've given out different types of aspects of how you can customize the island by getting rid of mountains, creating mountains, even adding stairs, bridges, and all that kind of good stuff. It seems like what they have taken is from New Leaf, all those different types of city-like projects that you're able to do, and put them in this game, but this time you're able to do a lot more. Granted, to add some bridges and some steps and all that kind of stuff, it seems like you have to pay a hefty price with either bells or even a different type of currency with Tom Nook, which I think is awesome because they're introducing a new currency that we can use. Hopefully it's not as difficult to get as it was in New Leaf, because New Leaf, if you took your 3DS outside walking with you, or what I did, I just kind of shook it around in my hand, you were given these currency to get like these special Nintendo items. Granted, I believe they were under loot boxes, or now it is considered under loot boxes, so it was just random. So hopefully it's not like that. Hopefully it's a lot better. But man, I'm really excited to customize my deserted island the way that I want to, because I've seen the Animal Crossing Direct numerous times, and each time that I've seen it, I've just noticed like how much detail that they have made to make the deserted island into an actual town slash city. And I really want to do that because I've done that with my Wild World game from a decade ago, which I believe I still have somewhere around here. I need to dig that up and look at it. But I think that there's a lot more that you can do, that you don't have to draw like designs, for example, like a road design to make roads. You can actually make like a path to certain stores, people's houses, your own house, to the beach, and also the aspect of having friends over. Now, I will be honest, I know a lot of my friends are going to be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. No one is getting the best friend status, because I know some of my friends are going to be trolls and they're going to cut down all of my trees to the point that I cannot grow any types of fruits. And fruit in this game, or in this whole entire franchise, is really important, because the different types of fruit you have, you can sell it for a profit. Say, for example, I have apples and you have oranges. I would go to your town, get some oranges, grow them in my village, and then I'll sell them to Tom Nook, or whoever I can sell them to in this game now, to make a profit. I'm still assuming Tom Nook or Timmy and Tommy. Lastly, I'm also wondering how big this map really is, since there is a kind of a fast travel system. Actually, you just call up a number in your Tom Nook phone that Tom Nook gives you in this game, and you pretty much call someone. I believe people are saying it's Resetti, since they kind of retired Mr. Resetti. So I believe this game has an autosave feature, and Resetti and his crew will move you back over to your house. I believe you can maybe fast travel to stores, maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's back to your place. So I'm wondering if the map is really big, or if I'm just going to be lazy and I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm tired, I don't really want to walk back. Resetti, come and save me. But man, I'm really excited for Animal Crossing New Horizons. With everything going on in the world right now, I'm hoping it's a way for me and whoever else wants to play, a way for us to all escape of what's going on, so we can just relax and work on our deserted island. Animal Crossing New Horizons is less than 1 day away. I am super excited to play it. I hope you can all join me for my, I call it small Let's Play series. I'll go into more detail about it on the first day of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm super excited for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I cannot believe we are almost here for the launch of this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys on the deserted island.